How hard is it to build a trebuchet? Shut up. Oh, God. Hey up, it's your northern lad. Let's just get straight back into it, shall we? Gonna take some shots immediately and finish off this Janissary. Gonna be settling our citadel right on this hill, so we're right in the firing range of Bursa, who is our next victim. And we're gonna clear a path with all of our crossbowmen. Snowballing these was definitely a good play, because we really do want to make sure that the only thing we have to worry about is moving our 2 melee units forwards and then getting them to create a barrier between us and them and using our archers to finish the job. Once again, this Janissary is just moving straight into the citadel's minus 30% health. And I tell you what, it might even be more aggressive to just put another one. I'm just going to fast track all of these requests to say, would you want to join war? Would you want to declare war? They're not going to trade me for anything else, are they? I have nothing to trade. Except for me wits, I guess, because we're not out of the woods yet. The writing's not yet on the wall, but we need to really buckle down and get this done. Safe attack, that's good. Safe attack on Bursa. We would inflict 39 damage on them. I wanted to actually attack this archer, so I'm going to do it. I was going to do the logistics and say, no, I got to be careful because there could be anyone anywhere in here. But I'm so confident with my primary unit, because he really is turning into the MVP in this game, that I'm just going as such. And I'm moving my medieval archer into position too. Because he's got March, I'll put him on Thill, and he's going to heal 30 per turn. In fact, if they keep on attacking the guy in the Citadel, then I don't even have to move the archer into Citadel, do I? I can just keep on shooting Bursa and get our revenge. That's exactly what's happening. And look at that. We've got a second great prophet at turn 198. I just realised... oh, actually, look at that. It'll give us Moroccism. But we want him to actually upgrade our religion, but our holy city is a little bit preoccupied, isn't it? So that's not happening right now. Not that I mind. Not exactly sure there's any decent beliefs left. Look at that. Ancient Squad 1. Double medic, double cover, almost 3 drill, but I might just give him siege. This lad has siege. No wonder he does so much damage to the city. I'll be giving him siege. And then I'm moving him here. I'm moving this and here. And I'm moving him up. And starting 32 damage! Whoa. Right. I was not expecting that. I wasn't even paying that much attention because I was just thinking like, yeah, it'll be a little bit of damage here and there. We'll chip away at it slowly. It'll take a couple of turns, but 32 damage from one crossbowman. We're basically going to take Bursa in the next 3 turns. And where's all the Ottomans' units? Like, they were swarming us. I was assured that we were going to lose Rabat. I were about to throw in the towel. And now it looks like we're going to be taking back a second city. Not as good as Marrakesh, mind you, but Marrakesh will come for you eventually, lad. We haven't forgotten about you. The North remembers. 28 damage, 21 damage, 26 damage, 33, 24, 29. We taking 1 turn. We almost max health Bursa. There it goes. Shove that in your pipe and smoke it, Ottomans. Brilliant. That is so good. They got a cathedral too. Like, cool, whatever. They got a library and they got a lath house. Not bad at all. Now, truth be told, considering the defence is 18, the triremes are going to definitely start attacking. And of course, the land units will too. So we need to consolidate the city. Safe attack on Edern as well. This unit is like a one-man army. And I don't want to lose him. Because you got to remember, if a city's taken with a unit inside it, the unit gets eaten. It just dies. So I'm not going to keep him in there because I am risk averse. He says after taking a trillion different risks in the game that he didn't necessarily have to. I'm also a blithering hypocrite. Oh, England. Like, I see this shit and all I can think is, you're just going to come back. We make peace. We declare war. It's a dysfunctional relationship. When will it end? And our trebuchet is just scrolling along at a snail's pace. Build it! Just hammer some planks of wood together and put a counterweight and a little bit of rope to put the boulder in and you're sweet. How hard is it to build a trebuchet?
Schade, dass es so weit ist. Aber ihr habt es so gewollt. Beim
Shut up.
nächsten Mal seid so gut.
Oh, God. So, you know what? I don't know if the Ottomans are going to sue for peace, but I'm not even surprised that England and Austria are deciding to come again. Please give me something good. Nothing. Fine. I got your city. We are not on one city. We're retreating back. I think this is just going to have to be rhythmic and methodical. Constant movement back and forth between civilizations, getting promotions, slaughtering fools. They do have longbow-men though, which is nasty. But even so, we also have longbow-men because a lot of our units have that +1 range, don't they? That being said, it'll be good to get some knights. Not that we have any horses to speak of. Let's see if England actually advances this time, like they really haven't. Oh, Ottomans, are you sad? I just realised I can't take Marrakesh back. But this is literally the situation I've been put on. There it goes. Yet another unit down. Down at drain, for Christ's sake. Lumpy koalas desires marble. But you've got marble. You stole it from me. Prick. Anyway, what were I saying? Something about England, yeah. Good thing we got those cover upgrades from our melee units, you know. I'm gonna have to heal him. And the trebuchet is finally built. It's just a little bit too late. And they've plundered both of my trade routes again. I think I'm just going to go for the heroic epic because then our units will have a little bit more firepower against the bastards. Every bastard that comes along. This will be medieval siege unit. No, medieval siege 1. First siege unit on turn 200. You can upgrade. Come on, England. Start advancing. Just start advancing. I want you in range. Because it's so flat here, actually, my extra range units will be able to take Nottingham quite quickly, although the damage is not as good. I'm trying to bait him, entice him into attacking the long swordsman so I can get all my archers in position. Casbars will finally come into play, providing that defensive bonus, which is going to help us out a lot. So between medics and between covers and between endless promotions, I do not believe England will be taking us next. We are leaving Bursa a little bit unprotected, but unless they have open border treaty with Ankara and Arabia, they gotta take a long way around to get to us, so I'm not worried about them yet. Did me ancient squad take any damage? I think it was probably from a long swordsman, but I didn't see it because they were preoccupied. But I mean, it took gunpowder. And Renaissance era, lovely. So it did take 10 damage. And now, here we go. We are giving him formation, just in case we get any knights coming around. And can't upgrade him just yet. But we can trade our iron to hopefully someone who needs it. So that... No, we can't. Because I guess we already traded it for horses. So it kind of does that weird workaround thing where it is, but it isn't. Get all our units into permission. Permission? You have permission to shoot. Let's see what's on the horizon. Right. 2 longbowmen, 2 pikemen. So even if we try and shoot over at City, it will be a bloodbath. Because they can shoot us back. But what I will do is, I'm going to put my last great general here. I'm going to do that next round. Probably wait for me Medicus to actually come up and support that too. And I'm going to build a road between Bursa and Rabat. Ooh, chemistry. I think, considering we're going for Nottingham, we may as well actually start going down the sailing route. I think it's time. 67 science on turn 200. I usually have 200 science by 200. So in terms of the science victory, I mean, it's nowhere near on the horizon, but it's creeping. It's creeping in, isn't it? If I'm like this by turn 400, then I'm basically not going to be able to stop them from building a science victory, the spaceship parts and what have you. Oh, that's a nice position to move into. They have put themselves all in vulnerable positions for the endless archers. So let's do it. Let's move in. I may lose a unit here. Brilliant. One more double range unit. Or extra range unit, I should say. I do want to try and take him out, but I don't think I have enough for it. Yeah, that'll do. Because we've got cover. So this longbowman will not finish us. There's 2 longbowmen. They won't be able to take out the double cover units at all. And I think I'll move him, because then next turn he can move one and then build the Great General. It's happening. We're really doing this. That is until someone else actually comes and declares war on us, or Vienna rears his ugly head, or her ugly head, because it's a woman, you know, it's Maria Theresa. Bigota no longer needs your help. I didn't know you needed my help in the first place. You're currently using more iron than you have. Not true. First Council of Rio de Janeiro is now in session. Your delegates await your command. Embargo the Ottomans. Yep, that's what I'm voting for. Whether or not anyone else votes for it is beyond me, but we've already made peace by the time it actually has any effect, because, I mean, he's on the periphery. We're not at war. But we will be one day. Again. Right, so the archers only do 19 damage per turn. Per shot. I think I'll put him on the hill, because he's the medic. Let's see. We'll start moving people into position. This one has double range, so I can just put him there and start getting shots off. This one has medic, which means I'll put him in the citadel. This one not medic, sorry, he's got march. Whatever. This one is the rough terrain people. I'll give him march too. Because again, I keep talking about survivalism, because survivalism is priority 1. And then this one, I will finally upgrade. But yes, we now are in a deficit, sadly. It'll just be for the one turn, though. No, I should have taken a shot. Hi. Oh, how many incense do I have? I have 2 incense. Are you going to save me from tribulations right now? 7 plus. I think they give you 8 gold if you're friends. Yeah, cheers. This lad's taking more damage than I was hoping he would. But, I mean, they are longbowmen. I can pull him back, though. Do you know her? Never heard of her. Gives us 15 coins. And now we have units on the front line. And we will have to smite the enemy first before we can start smiting at city. Let's see if I can take this one. Yes, there he goes. Goodbye. Thank you for your coinage. Thank you for patronage. I'm going to take out this archer. Thank you for your coinage. Thank you for your patronage. And now this pikeman. Thank you, guys. Thank you, patronage. It's also done. And I think I might be cheeky and put him in position. But that's 3 lots of longbowmen there. I think he will survive the onslaught, but I'm not taking it risk. And of course, this next lot. Yeah, if I put this archer on the hill, then all the archers can get him, and also the city. So again, heal him up. Man, mid-game, we're surrounded by civilizations that have really good mid-game units, and we're just bringing up the slow rear. Okay, they're targeting these archers on the periphery, and he's probably going down. That's disappointing. That's genuinely sad. You were a good unit too. Rest in peace. Well, we get to steal a technology. Silver linings, I guess. We'll get the printing press.
It is a news.
No one's put any counterintelligence for us, which I won't complain about. I think I'll just slaughter him willy-nilly. Take the shots off on the city. I'll only have the one in range, is the one who's got good cover and who's in the citadel. Everyone else will just protect the flank. I think that's the play now, because I don't want to lose any more crossbowmen. And Nottingham, because it's so monotonous there. Nottingham is going to fall next. And yes, the Ottomans have finally found out that we are spying on them, so they're probably going to do counterintelligence, so we need to move our spy. Elizabeth has produced the Itsukushima Shrine, which gives you +1 faith for every coastal tile and ocean tile, and it gives you +2 faith for every fush. And they built it in Nottingham of all places, so as soon as I take it, I'll be having that wonder. Cheers. You done? If they keep doing that, then I can farm up some coins whilst I slaughter the city. Let's peek over the horizon there. Nothing there. Fine, what I said. Whatever. May have made a mistake with that crossbowman going into those bushes there, because if they attack it instead of me ancient squad, it'll be worse for wear. But look, I mean, actually I need to move my medic back into position here. But between the two of them, they're not losing that much health, because he's healing 20 at least, even without the medic. And they just keep on sending lambs to slaughter. Yeah, just going to keep chipping away at Nottingham. Now this classic archer one, really, he's not going to have many promotions left soon. I'm going to heal this one. He won't be able to withstand taking on the musketman. He won't be able to one-shot him. So I don't want him to lose health if it's not going to be to finish a unit. And besides, if he gets attacked, then he'll get the defensive bonus anyway. And let's just hope that England's dumb enough to do that. So many archers. So many archers. You'd think they wouldn't have enough production for anything else if they had so many archers. And yet they do, because it's the AI on very hard difficulty. Immortal, to be precise. I mean, is the AI just basically cheating at this point? Do they get to produce 2 things every city that they have? Wow. Cheers. Not going to complain about a great engineer. What do we build though? I'm going to build the Leaning Tower of Pizza, and with that, I'm going to get another great engineer. Unless someone builds it, which would be tragic. I wouldn't put it past it though. Gonna upgrade him. Maybe now we can actually trade off our iron. Yeah, 2 iron for sale. Oh, give it to us in coins. But I think it is better to do 2 coins per turn for 30 turns, because that's 60 coins versus 45 if you ask them for money up front. Should have built a Casbah in here. No, it's a plains, I can't. I was going to say I'll build a Casbah there, give extra defense, but it's plains. It's not desert. We have built a road between Rabat and Bursa, and now we're only at -1 coin per turn, which actually has managed to clear us up pretty decently. Usually roads that don't help us out very much until later on, but I mean, we are later on. And at 2 cities, let's not forget. I wonder what this trebuchet is going to do. Is it me, or are they giving less and less damage per turn? It's like 4, 3, 3. You're going to be 2 now. He didn't even lose a unit. Pedro's completed the Globe Theatre. Pretty cool. I do like that if you like culture. It's a pretty good wonder to have. But we are going to get the Leaning Tower of Pizza. And Compass. Now let's see what we'll get. Should we go for Great Scientist instead? That might actually help us out a lot more. But no, we're going for a Great General, because wonders are the shit. I'm going to go for Oracle, just so I can speed up to a... I know that like it's usually the best play to use it on whatever wonder gives the most production. But the extra social policy will help us out a lot more. Rationalism specifically. We need all the science we can get. Right, I'm going to move this one up on Thill. Right, I'm going to move this one up on Thill. Hopefully he won't take so much damage that he dies, because that'll be embarrassing. But the hope is that he heals him up enough, and then one of them can run in and actually tech Nottingham. And hopefully we'll hold Nottingham. And then we'll use that to bring us all the way to London. Sidon's declared war on us. Sidon, not even sure I know where you are, lad. So I can't be upset if I don't know what I'm looking at. It would be nice if we actually had an allied or a friendly city-state towards us instead of just endlessly being declared war and even going so far as to pinching one of our cities from us. Good thing I made it an holy city, could you imagine? Usually city-states like to pillage and raise cities that aren't theirs, but they can't. So we saved Marrakesh through the power of religion. The ancient oracle said... I don't need to read that out, the narrator does it. 1 free social policy, and of course, because we're happy, we'll use it on rationalism. That's a pretty rational thing to do, don't you think? 4 turns for a workshop. Look at this food. If we were doing a 1 city challenge, it'd be marvellous. Right, I think we're just about there. There is a melee unit in the way though.
Oh, it's you.
Tired of battle. I would hope you would be. I'm mindful of not taking it city And then them immediately taking it back because they've got a trebuchet right there. And a melee unit. At least the one that I can see. I want to clear the melee unit and then take it city. I want enough movement to be able to take it city and then move out of it if I can. But I can't. Because I need to move 2 to take it city. Because I can't get close enough without being annihilated by 1,000,000 trillion longbowmen. Oh, the trebuchet actually attacked. Cool. There goes the archer. And this musketman will soon follow. So I will use my archer to finish him. Whittle the city down enough. Maybe... I can't hit the trebuchet, can I? He could hit the trebuchet, though. I'll do this. I'll do a switcheroo. Watch this. Dead. And he's got yet another promotion. Look at him. Absolute mammoth of a man. Maybe I'll even give him a woodman. How many trees are left? Nah, I'll give him medic. About time he pulled his weight. And finally, Nottingham falls. Thank you so much, England, for proving to me that you are not making good decisions in declaring war on us. In fact, the only civilization that has ever tested us has been the Ottomans. And we're going to have to come back on them eventually and try and reclaim our lost territory and then some. But I'm pleased that we've actually gone back to having 3 cities, and we do need Marrakesh to make it complete, even if that means declaring war on a city-state. But we will be declaring war on the Ottomans, so maybe we could just do that by proxy.
Oh, it's you.
Neither London nor Vienna want to make peace with us, even though I've taken one of their cities, and you are not getting that back. And Vancouver's at war with us as well, so I might as well take that in the process. I'm on a blood rage, no one is safe, and Marrakesh, we're coming for you. But that's all we got time for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, I've been your Northern Lad, and put one in tall on the way out, would you? Ta, love.